Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the Baruti mantra, which is normally what I do. Bu Swaha. Agnihotra Mama Swaha. Ayurveda Mama Swaha. Surya Yada Mama Burger Swaha. Prajapati Yada Mama. Okay. Welcome everybody. This is the Agnihotra Ladies, the Cosmic Clinic, and this is a special Facebook Live. We're broadcasting live here at Shantivilla Institute. We're at the Atlanta location, which is in Conyers, Georgia, at Shantivilla, Atlanta. And thanks for joining us this evening. The topic is the power of intention and vibration frequency. So, as we know, there's so many different things that are happening on the planet, which is causing a lot of different changes inside of human bodies. A lot of people are having things come to them in dreams. People that are not even into the subtle things that are happening with the planet. They are saying that they are hearing a ringing in the near ears, which the ringing in the ears, we're not talking about a medical condition. We're talking about vibrational frequencies that are now all types of people are being able to hear now. So vibration is changing with the planet. So we wanted to share some information with you this evening to shed light on the power of intention and really this cascading effect that is happening with the planet. We are caretakers of the planet, and as such, there is a covenant that humans have well before we were born into these bodies to take care of the planet. So now for a long time, that covenant has been broken repeatedly, and it is time to bring about balance to the planet. And as a result, what some of the things that are manifesting within humans has to do with the covenant being broken. Okay, so those of us that are caretakers understand that when you take care of one aspect of the functioning of the planet, you're taking care of everything, including how you function as a human being. And that means taking your place as a energetic being as part of universal order. So for a while now, things have been out of order. And I was talking with someone the other day just about they're setting up a food system. His brother Fred is setting up a food system in Cleveland, Ohio. And he's farmed for many, many years, and he's there to support the people, not only in Cleveland, Ohio, but also in Akron, Ohio. And he said something that was very profound, talking about what's happening with the soil and how this affects people. And I just wanted to share a little piece of that conversation and really expand on it. He said he was telling someone when he was doing a talk recently about, do people understand that the microbiome system of the soil is directly related to the microbiome of your gut? So how can you expect to be healthy when you are eating soil, food grown in soil that has the microbiome is off. And the person that he was speaking to kind of looked at him like, wow, that they didn't think about that. So you have to understand when we talk about vibrations, they encompass everything. They're within every single creature and every plant and tree. There's vibration of the wind. Okay, there's vibration in the soil. There's vibration in all the five elements, the water, the fire, and the ether. And so, with pollution that has gone rampant, it has caused everything to be off. So, when we talk about the vibration of the soil and the microbiomes, anytime that we're using GMOs and anything that upset that natural pattern of existing, then it affects the entire vibration of everything that comes into contact with it. And soil is all over the planet. So when we eat these foods that in essence have been lowered in vibrational intensity, we ourselves, we become lowered ourselves. We have lower vibration. Our thoughts are lowered. We do things that are not leading to tranquility and to being productive. So understand that this vibration of the soil that has been tampered with, not only does it lead to unhealthy things that happen with your gut, we're talking about something that happens within the very core of your being, your body, your entire body, how you think, how you act, how you move. Your vibration is affected. And so, a lot of the things that we talk about here about Agnihotra and his way of reversing the effects of pollution and healing the soil, healing the air, okay, healing the water has to do with really creating a system to clear out the bad vibrational frequencies that's happening now. So understand that this intention that we have set forth and how we grow our food, it has a rippling effect that is not good. And that is why the planet is in distress. And so we are here to tell you that the solution to all of this is Agnihotra and homotherapy. So Agnihotra is the basic home of fire. As you can see, I have a home of fire going on here. I did Viruti mantra. But Agnihotra is tuned in to the circadian rhythm of nature. We do it at sunrise and sunset. And then we chant a Sanskrit mantra, and we offer rice into the fire, and the ingredients inside the pyramid, we use copper pyramid, are dried cow dung, rice, and ghee. And it's these basic elements that have been set forth by the Creator, in which we're able to bring about and correct the vibrational frequency and clear the pollution. So when we say vibrational frequency, we're talking about everything that functions synergistically in a seamless way that has been malfunctioning because of man's tampering with the elements and the atoms and all these things that have a way of setting forth a proper way to exist, the way the water flows, the way the sun interacts with the plants and the trees, how every breath we take into our bodies, how the air fills our lungs, how our circulatory systems circulate, and how our thoughts are formed. So we say that prana, which is the life force that is everywhere, encompasses the entire planet, and the mind are two sides of the same coin, prana and mind. So when you control one, then the other of those two is automatically underneath the control. So if you control the mind, then you're able to have control of prana. If you control prana, then you have control of the mind. Prana now is polluted. And so now we see where the minds of humans on the planet have been tainted, and there's all sorts of violent attacks and discordant behavior that is going on. And so we're here to say that this all has to do with vibration, tampering with the vibration. So what is the intention when you're planting this food? If your intention is to make as much money and make shortcuts just so that way you can serve all this food to as many people, and you don't really care about what happens to the people, then that is not a good intention. And that intention, because intentions are powerful, that is brought forth in the food. So not only is the food we're growing now have no nutrients or less nutrients than food that is grown through homofarming and Agnihotra farming techniques, now you have people that are orchestrating the things with many commercial farms that have set the intention of greed and taking the shortcut of taking care of the soil, of nurturing the microbiome of the soil. So furthermore, when we talk about intention, we are talking about even the intention of those that plant the seeds and those that harvest the plants. If their intentions are not pure, all of that vibration goes into what we are putting into our mouth. So we want to make it very clear that vibration is something that we share with each other. So when we are in bad moods and say unkind words to our neighbor or coworkers, that affects them and has them feeling a certain way. So something as simple as you think as intention is a very serious thing. It's something that has to be thought of, and you have to be mindful of that. So what will happen now to commercial farmers, they will have to learn from those that do homofarming and use the Agnihotra ash to restore the soil and to be proper caretakers of the soil. It will be those farmers, the regenerative farmers and the home gardeners, the community gardeners, that will teach the commercial farmers that the intention, the purity, the intention of keeping the soil intact, understanding that you have to take care of the soil and the microbes in the soil, because those microbes enter into your body, into your gut bacteria, and they create not just a physically unhealthy environment, they affect your thoughts and you being able to interact as an energetic being within your human body. So we are here to say that if the commercial farmers would like to understand how to save the soil and to correct the imbalances, they are going to have to go back to ancient growing methods. We say that this technology that we're told makes things easier and is very complex in solving problems. It's not the complexity that will save the soil and save the humans from violent tendencies now. It will be the simple Ayurvedic technology That's very simple, but in that simplicity is the advanced technology. Simple is advanced. We go back to these methods that nurture the soil and nurture our minds, so that way we can give mind training to every single person in the neighborhoods, especially those neighborhoods that are suffering from pollution and high crime. This is a way that the community gardeners and the backyard gardeners can be able to heal their neighborhoods. Okay. They'll be able to heal on a mass scale. So we are asking for all these that practice home gardening and regenerative gardening, look to Agnihotra as a way to really beautify your soil and heal any of these soil issues. Because in that healing, we'll be healing the thieves and murderers and pimps and drug dealers and prostitutes in your neighborhood. The true healing, it starts with the mother. And the mother, her body is the soil. When you heal this soil, then you heal the people. There's no separation of the two. And as soon as humans understand that there is no this, that, then, and the other, that it is we, the people, all together, then we can have a nation where there is miraculous healing in every neighborhood. So that is the message that we wanted to share with you this evening. Agnihotra is the solution, and it'll be the mamas and the papas in the low-income neighborhoods that bring about this awakening that the commercial farms, the corporate people behind them, they will listen to these communities because they will have the answers. We thank you for listening this evening. And as always, if you have any questions, go to shantivillainstitute.com, or you can email us at shantivillainstitute@gmail.com. Until the next time.